Okay, so welcome everyone to qualifying for the Brazil Grand Prix. Last race of the season. Let's see what happens because Mercedes and Racing Bulls are fighting for the constructors. It's still not settled, so we'll have to see what's going to happen. We don't have a full grid. We are missing one McLaren. Um, yeah, one McLaren and another Sauber. Yeah. Okay. So Skins army is out, and also Riley. Okay. Okay, Riley. Okay. People are going out now, so they can start the session off nicely. So army is the first one to start a lap. Other people are starting a lap as well. Um. So let's see. We will have to see sector one. Let's help with that. Looking good. So Riley said the first lap of the session is a 1:08.4, one of the Saubers. We will have to see what the others can do. 1:08 is not a bad lap. Decent lap actually. Cool down lap. Army comes with a 1:10. And then with mediums, we see Awezi going second by 700 over Army. Okay. Okay, we see a Williams going on to third place with the saw. Not bad. And people are setting laps now. There's a yellow flag. It's I think one of the past, I believe, he spun out. I think. So Formula Kyle goes second with not a bad lap, it's a decent lap, and Emma goes third. The two Mercedes are locking. Ooh, okay. We've got our first contender. Okay, another contender for pole. 108.3 by Jake in the Aston Martin. So who else is in the lap? Let's see. Okay, okay. Jake is starting his lap, and we see a Racing Bulls in with a 109. Okay, Sionify goes to P5 with his McLaren. That's a really decent placement for him. People to watch out. Okay, Formula Kyle has won the championship. He has the most points out of everyone. So we'll have to see how Racing Bulls and Mercedes perform. They're they're here to keep an eye. Okay, so you've got everyone's going into the pit for a fresh set of tires. And Formula Kyle goes on provisional pole with a really small margin um, of P2, but well, seems like he has gone full. People think to what we have to watch out for the Sauber, the Aston Martin, and Formula Kyle in the Mercedes. There are people to watch out for that they are insane good. Okay. We see so Army is starting another lap and see how it goes. So, we see no change in the leaderboard much. It seems like the Mercedes have the upper hand on the lap. We'll have to see what happens. It was a decent sector one from Army. Behind him, they have the Red Bull following behind. This sector two. Oh, look. Okay, he improves by 3 tenths, which is really good for him. He can slide P9 if his lap is really good. Using all the battery in the pit. Okay, so he didn't improve a lot, but he improved his lap, so maybe he can improve it a tiny bit more so he can get to 9. We see now we see he's going for a lap. Riley is going for a lap. Let's see how his lap will go. And Jake is on an out lap while Formula Cal is still in the pit, probably waiting to see if anyone tops out his qualifying time. Let's see how Riley's lap goes. He improves by almost a tenth, which is really positive for him. Really nice. He will have to make up 2 tenths by the end of the lap so he can qualify in pole. So okay, Jake started his lap as well. So and Emma as well, I believe. Oh yeah, Emma has improved her lap. Let's go. Okay, Riley sector two. Let's see. 1 tenth quicker. He has to make up that one more tenth on the final sector, which is basically a straight. Unless he has a setup advantage, I don't think he's really going to make it. So yeah, he used all the battery left, and his lap is much slower. I saw his last corner was a bumpy one. Really don't know. Jake improved by 500. The last corner, tiny bit wide, I'd say. but it's really, really close. Up to the line, let's see if he improves. It looks like, yes, he takes pole by 100, by like 1/10. That is good news for Jake, and now Formula Kyle has to top that qualifying time as Mark first goes into third with his Aston Martin. Aston Martin is doing really, really well, which is, I mean, I'd say surprising for me, for some people not, but it's really surprising to see one Aston Martin in the front row, and then at the back row, we see another Aston Martin. So, let's see, Formula Kyle starts his lap. We see his sector one was decent, okay. He just finished sector one, as both Haas are 11 and 12. Then the Ferraris continue with similar qualifying times. And then we have the RB. Our ARC 84 really has to pick up the pace, I'd say, if he really wants to win the constructors, because the Mercedes are really, really pushing it. And Riley goes 1/10 faster, as it seems he will get pole. Let's see if that will work out for him. There's a yellow flag. I believe that's the Ferrari over there. He's going slow, probably going out the way. And Formula Kyle takes pole by 300th of a second. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The gaps are really, really tight between the top four. And it's really nice to see. As always, he starts his lap. And the Bills here first sector. Almost 1/10 slower. Yeah, much, much slower. The whole almost top six has pitted now. I think they're going to go out for a last qualifying run to see if they can get onto pole. That is really, really wide. I think that, yeah, that's a lap advantage. And that's behind him is the RB, I believe. I, I don't know if they're on a lap, but that's slight impeding. Okay. You see his lap, or he's on a lap. Sector slightly slower. That is really, really slow onto the last corner. I don't know if the Ferrari played a role as impeding that driver, but we'll have to see and keep it. Yeah, it's an abandoned lap, sadly. And we see, okay, he's everyone has pitted, and Formula Cal has gone out. Emma and Formula Cal has gone out for last qualifying run, as Riley goes out as well. Formula Cal pit again. Maybe he didn't put enough fuel, and there's a yellow flag, and that's the Haas going wide there. So I think he gives way to the Sauber. Um, so the Sauber is on an outlap. So is the Mercedes, following a bit more in front. I don't know what Formula Cal has done. I don't think there is much. Yeah, no, there is time left for them to set a lap. So you see the Sauber and the one of the Mercedes are going out early, so they don't encounter traffic. It's a pretty smart move. Okay, as Riley starts his lap, let's go upward with him. Let's see if there's any good shots to see of the Sauber going around Brazil in qualifying lap. It looks a little bit twitchy, a little twitch, and it's 1/10 faster. That's a huge improvement of turn one. As the traction control kicks in, and it has a fast right sweeper, light tap on the brake, deep on the brakes for, there you go. And now you have to be patient on the throttle, not really patient to work out. Again, deep on the brake, back on the throttle. Uses, I'd save a bit more battery for the straight, but his decision that barely missed the apex, but it's a good last turn. Let's see if he can slide onto the front row, or even get pole. We would highly like it. And he improved by 200. It's not much, but he improved a lot. So as Emma starts her lap, he used a lot of battery for the first sector. And it's a tiny bit slower. The revs are really high. Okay? They're using all of the engine. Anyone else on a lap? I mean, there is the Red Bull on a lap, just right behind Emma. As the RB as well starts the lap, I think that is already starts the lap as well. We will have to see how that works out. I don't see the top three going up, as I say, for North South. So it's a slower sector two for Emma. That's not better lap. Okay, and that's another yellow. Going slow to avoiding heating, of course, and pit again. I think that that's session over. Yeah, it's session over for Emma. It's P5 for the moment, and the top three have gone out for their lap. Okay, all the top three have gone out for the lap, and the Red Bull tops out the Mercedes P5, so it's faster than the Mercedes. Right down to P5. Let's see how that will hold on. And the RB improves a lot onto P6. That is huge since it's in front of the first Mercedes, and the other RB is slightly down the order in P17, going on an outlap. I think they'll make it. And Riley has retired, rightfully so, I guess. Starting the lap from Lacau is on his outlap. So, okay, that's way faster sector one. That's an insane sector one. Let's see how this happens. Let's see his sector one. Couldn't get it. Deep on the brakes. Going patient corner. Back on the throttle. That's it. Nice and easy. Then take a tiny lockup. I saw. Fine. Let's see his sector two. How much? 3/10 improvement. That's insane. But is the Mercedes Formula? Oh, Formula Kyle 107.8. That is blistering fast. Insane. Jake misses out by 100th of a second. So close. So close. Max Verstappen goes on to pole position for the Brazil Grand Prix. Absolutely insane lap. Uh, okay, my controller has disconnected. Well, I mean, it was an insane lap from Max Verstappen. Sadly, we didn't see his lap, and we see a that's a retirement for the RB. So we'll see how it unveils. For now, it's an Aston Martin first place for Burt and second place for Formula Cal in the Mercedes, crucial place for the championship, and the constructors, of course. And then Jake on to third place. Aston Martin is looking really well here. Like the top three is almost a second ahead from the rest of the field. And we see the other RB being stuck in P13, not far off the pace, okay? But we have to look out for the top three in the race. They're really nice. Really nice. Both on time first, okay? Really impressive as well. I don't see any other changes. Everyone has done time. So there won't be any other changes for now, at least. And yeah, that's That's first for second is Mercedes, third Aston Martin. That's it. We have these are the qualifying times over here. It's a win-win for Mercedes. I'd say if they stay in this order, the Mercedes will take the championship. So yeah, they will take the championship if they finish in this order. But anything can happen in the race. Safety car, or literally anything can happen in the race, and they can flip things right upside down, like completely different than we imagine. So let's see how the race goes. Excuse me. I had to get a charger for my controller. Excuse me. So okay, you should hear me now, I guess. I think it's fixed. Okay, so it should be fixed. I don't know if it's a glitch, but we're still waiting for the players. It's really weird. It's really it's really weird. We're still waiting. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, this is probably a glitch. I just got informed this is my first day on the job. It's my bad. I just got informed we have a 5-minute break. That's my bad. I did not know. First day on the job problems, I guess. So we are starting. That's it. It's starting now. So we will see. Uh, let's see how this goes right here. We'll go broadcast. Yep. So let's go over the grid, and we have already got one disqualified from uh, Formula Kyle on the formation map. I don't know what happened there. So let's go over the grid. Max Spurt got his got I don't know if it's his first pole position, but he got an impressive pole position with a margin of 1/10 here. And then we have Formula Kyle, who topped the timesheet 2 times, but couldn't stay in front of at the end. But impressive laps from him as well. Very, very consistent. Then we have Jake on in the other Aston Martin, which is um, also actually I see a really fast driver. Um, then we have Riley, who also got disqualified from the formation lap. I don't know why. Yeah. Then we have the Red Bull, Shinx. Then we have the RB, which is a contender for the Constructors' Championship. Then we have Emma in the Mercedes. And then we have a Haas, the only McLaren. As I say, we start the Grand Prix. Let's see, 5 lights, 4, 5. It's lights out and away we go. So as we see, got a great start. Max Bird got a great start. Formula Kyle has already lost a position to Jake, and Formula Kyle has dropped back to 9th. I think that's a spin from Formula Kyle. That's a terrible start for the Mercedes, as everyone makes one place because of this incident. That is crazy. First lap chaos. Shanks finds himself on the podium, and right behind is Emma, gained 3 positions. Then we have the RB following the Mercedes that should have been in front, but apparently isn't. Uh, then we have the Haas, who surprisingly is 6th now. The terrible Formula Car has dropped more and more. That is really, really, really concerning for this. And right behind him is the RB as he passes the Red Bull around the outside. That is terrible news for Formula Kyle. He had such a good start position, and it was just ruined. I don't know what happened there. As Riley as well loses 7th position at the start of the Grand Prix. That is 1 lap chaos. That's a lot to uncover. I think Jake has fun. Yes, that's right. Jake has fun as the Ferrari spins as well. That is absolute. This is absolute chaos. As being, I think that's a safety car. No, it's a virtual safety car, I believe. That's a wing flying off. I don't know who was that. A 10-second penalty for the marshaller and ignoring yellow flag. Oh, everyone is getting penalties. That is, this is absolute chaos on lap one, and we have seen that Max Verstappen has still kept his position of uh, has still kept his position of first, being 1 second clear of second position, which is surprising with the Mercedes. Was gained 5 positions in the RB, having gained 3 positions. Right behind them, there is the Haas with 4 positions. Oh my! And the whole top three get. I think, what is it? It's a drive-through. The whole top three, now the RB has dropped back, is has gotten a drive-through penalty. Max Furt has gone to serve the drive-through. That is absolute chaos. How? I think there was a virtual safety car. They exceeded the delta and they got a drive-through. Emma now needs to serve for drive-through as well. And now we find the Haas being in P1 and Riley in P3 with not such a great start. He got spun, and as we can see again, Formula Kyle has gotten back up, 7th place, as there is a gap beginning to form to the Alpine. There's a lot of battles going on. First up here, right behind the Mercedes for first place, as Jake makes up a place here. Max Ford has dropped really far back. It's very hard to see. And a lot of people have 10-second time penalties. Emma still has to start the drive. Either this lap or the next one. And it has P1. It's really weird seeing it has some P1, but anything can happen. And we have the Alpine 4th, as Riley set the fastest lap. That's the Haas. And it will be a matter of time of when he comes past the Haas. Because we saw he's much faster. As there's someone going off in the background, I believe that was Jake. That was really, I don't know if there was made contact. The whole from top 5 to top 8, they're really close together. As Formula Cal finds himself in 6th place, and the Arc 84 loses another place. But this is terrible news for RB and also Mercedes. But Mercedes has found one of their drivers in front of the other RB. So really, yeah. I think there's now it's settled a tiny bit. Although here is a little battle with Formula Kyle, Jake, and Fionify. The McLaren, the Aston Martin, and the Mercedes. Mercedes is really gaining huge pace advantage for Formula Kyle. I think that okay, that's really going to help. Pink got a 3-second penalty at the B. Is he gonna going down the inside, going a bit deep there? Oh, that's really cool. Oh my God, there's contact, and Formula Cow almost spins off to the grass, but saves it, thankfully. I don't know if that's a penalty, but I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have the right to speak on it. Stevie Riley. As Riley tries to make a pass on the Haas around the outside, can't quite do that. In that corner, it's a really high speed, and you can easily lose something. There's Formula Cal is still pushing on Jake, trying to pass him. He needs those points. Now the Haas is all over the back of the Sauber is all over the back of the Haas. That's okay. A bit better of a getaway for the Haas, using all of his battery. It's a battle for P1 early on in the race. I'm surprised they're fighting this hard. Is he gonna go around the outside? Is he gonna hold on to the brakes? Oh, that's They're leaving space that's really respectful. That's very well defended from the Haas. Very respectful. I think using he has no battery left. As Riley tries to pass, the Haas is still on the inside. Riley goes a tiny bit off track, but he got the place. He got the place. He has passed him, but he has used all of his battery. The Haas has used, and Riley as well. They have about the same battery, although the Haas has started harvesting as well. He's right behind him. Maybe in this DRS zone, he could pass him. I think they're still swapping positions for fun. Here, Formula Kyle is still all over the back of Jake. Much clearer pace advantage. Jake is not willing to give up the 5th place. For RB, nothing is looking good. Brian has made a mistake, I think. Emma has gotten up the order. I believe it'll end up about P6 or no, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do the joke again. About P7 or 6. Formula Call gets past with DRS on Jake. Is he gonna go switch to? Oh, he's gonna switch to a brake. That's going down the inside of the McLaren. Oh, that's contact. There's contact. Formula Call spins off. He hit Jake as the Alpine passes Formula Car and Formula Car loses a bunch of places. That's disaster for the Mercedes. I think that was a bit too aggressive defending from Jake. In my opinion, I think it was a bit too aggressive. But yeah, that's up to the steward. But really, I think Jake has made the pass. He's looking to go in front. 3-second time penalty for Lou. He has Oh my god, he has 13 seconds worth of penalty. Yeah. Formula Kyle really, I think his tires are really overheated. I can see a little twitch over there. Still, the Haas and the Sauber are still battling. This is now the DRS zone. We'll take a look at them. We'll keep an eye on Formula Kyle. He's still making position. Still. Here we can see DRS zone. Oh, he's using all of his battery to escape him. There's gonna be another DRS zone though. As Formula Kyle gets past. Ooh, Blackbird is in front of Formula Kyle. As the marshaller passes the RB, the RB has the RB made a mistake. Oh, he's in the pit. Surprisingly, he started with the stop. In gaming bulls, gets a drive-through penalty. Oh, that's really not good. I don't know what the drive-through penalty for, but really not good for him. Goes a tiny bit into the grass. So let's see the tires. What tires everybody has. So the top 4 only has medium, and as I say, is there a safety car? Yeah, that's a safety car. It just says caution. The second sector. I don't know where or what happened. Everyone's pitting. That's why Brian has maybe made some pitches. Because he has pitted for the hards really early on. I wonder if the others will pit. I don't know what the safety car for. Yeah, he scored the penalty. The safety car, I don't know. Probably was a DNF. No, it wasn't a DNF. I don't know why they put a safety car, but beating the pit lane for Riley. Oh that's my god. Okay, everyone is pitting in the top 5. Oh, okay, Sionify is not pitting. I mean, not surprising he has the hard, but really, everyone is pitting for the hard. It was a good choice to start on the medium. There's a safety car. I mean, the positions will change a lot, but now Sionify will have to nurse these tires to the end. Actually, all of the other Formula Cows now is on medium. That's questionable pit choice for him. Really. So there's a safety car. That's, I guess, where to see. And okay, you can see that. Okay, so the leader, we'll see everyone's going to be bunched up, and we see 2 Alpines and P4 and P5. The Mercedes are comfortably ahead of the RBs and their representative RB. Um, let's see penalty wise. Riley has a 10-second penalty. That's really harsh to see. Um, so I really don't know what's gonna happen to Riley. Maybe he's gonna pit now, or if he pits again, or he will finish with the 10-second penalty. Um, yeah, we'll have to see. Everyone's getting bunched up now. We're going to try. Yeah, sorry, Riley. I mean, it happens to everybody. Okay, it happens to everybody. Anybody can make that happen. Probably was 1 kilometer over the actual speed limit, so probably won't. Yeah, yeah, it it happens. It happens, man. Formula Kyle, severe collision. Something happened back there. Severe collision. Does any one of them have damage? That is severe collision. I don't see. Jake and Formula Car are really clashing. Formula Car has a little bit of front wing damage on his right, and I don't know about Jake, but he, I don't know how much, if he has damage. I can't see any damage. Probably not, but yeah, it's really hard to keep. But the problem is, it's really hard to keep these um these hard tires up to temperature, especially the warm one. I think the safety cars will be in this lap, or it will be another lap of safety car. I'm not really sure. Um, so let's see the order. Jonify is. Yeah, I don't think the safety car is in this lap. No, not in this lap. One more lap, I believe, until everyone's bunched up, even the little Red Bull there. That's changes position. We see. Here, oh, what has happened to Formula Kyle? He has dropped back dramatically. He's pitting for a new front wing. Oh, yeah, he's pitting for a new front wing, and he's, I think, serving his penalty as well. Yeah, serving his penalty as well. Will that hold up the pack more up to his favor and having newer tires, no damage, and can last longer in the race? That's weird strategic move from him, but it might just work. Smart, smart thing to do. I would say Riley could do that, but he will have to nurse his medium. It wouldn't work. Jake and Formula Car are really clashing. And I don't know if the safety car is gonna be in this lap. It still says caution sector 2 for me. Something happened in sector 2 that I didn't notice. So Formula Car is catching up. I think it's gonna be safety car in this lap. It's not mistaken. Safety car in this lap. Yeah, that's it. Safety car in this lap. That's it. They have to slow down, warm up the tires really. Now it's going to be a strategic restart for him. We'll see if Sionify can keep his cool in the restart. Is he gonna go? Is he going? No, it's really. Oh, he's not restarting. He's not restarting still. Oh, that's dangerous from Riley. And Riley, that's really smart move. That's contact between Riley and Sionify. Riley is dropping slightly down the order. We can see Formula Car has made 2 places. We can see um, a lot of position change here. Now, TV Riley has dropped to 3rd place now. He's still battling with the Haas. As we can see, Jake has made a place, and also the RB has made a place as well. But Riley loses out to the Alpine and now loses out to the Aston Martin, I believe. That's around the outside for him. That's really nice battle. And will he outbreak? Yes, he will outbreak him, and yes, he loses another position. Riley is tumbling down the order, while as well Emma is doing as well. I don't wonder why she couldn't first off. It's a questionable choice, but yeah, I guess yeah, it can happen. So the top five is actually pretty interesting because we can see that now the the RBs have points. The Mercedes has one. Now we see Jake gains more places, fighting three cars fighting for that's that's really interesting to watch. Absolutely. 3 seconds for Lewis Mascherano. Ooh, that's Sionify going wide in the grass. He goes down the order. That's a mistake from him. I wonder what happened. I didn't catch it. He's going into neutral. Wow. Okay, that must have been a mischief because neutral while driving is not smart to do. Arc84 has gotten himself to 6th, so as it stands, RB will win the constructors, but there's a lot of laps to go, and yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. We see both Mercedes still, and we see Alesi in the Ferrari going really doing really well. Riley with a 10, even with a 10-second time penalty. If I gets a 3-second multiple warnings, track them. Okay, so now we can see that there's a little incident that that's the Marshalier. He has lost front wing, I believe. Yeah, he has lost front wing. That I don't know if that's a safety car, but yeah, it probably is. It's a safety car again. It's a safety car again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's that's really interesting. Um, it's questionable as well. I don't know why there's a safety car, but for that, just crashed. But it's another safety car for now. So I don't know. But that's in favor for the RBs because the two Mercedes are really down the order. They have only 1 point. Riley's pitting at the line. Oh no, not again! Not again! Not again for Riley. No, he got another speeding through the pit lane. No, oh, not again. That's so unlucky for him. That's unlucky. He's the only one pitting, as you know. I think he's pitting for mediums, obviously. So yeah, uh, that's really unlucky for Riley. I really don't know what to say. Insanely unlucky. He has another 10-second time penalty he has to serve. Oh, God, that's terrible news. I'm really sorry about that. But there's more people pitting, but I hope he has a safe. As we can see now, we can see the RBs are in favor. They have a lot more points, and they can still get um, the constructors. It's crazy how these are switched up because one RB had a terrible qualifying session, while the other one had a decent one, and both of the Mercedes had really good qualifying sessions. They were just ruined by the race. Race can change everything. So yeah, um, that's another safety car. I believe not gonna start for a while. I think O'Reilly is serving his penalty again. Yeah, he's saving his penalty. I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Rightfully. You never want to have a 10-second time penalty, but Max Bird has a 10-second time penalty as well. So whoever didn't pit, Tiana has 15 laps on his car. When is he gonna pit? When is the question. Everyone has half the laps that he has. I don't know when he's gonna pit, but he doesn't seem to be warming his tires either. So Riley has put on 6 laps, 6 laps hard. Um, Now some people have put on new hard and new medium as well. Am I still on the stock? I don't think the stock is gonna last a lot. As you can see, it. I think the tires are already dead, but yeah, it depends. We can see the Haas in first place. So, uh, the Haas, I can say the Haas is in first place because he has been clean, he has been consistently fast, and just generally consistent, and he has made no mistakes. Yeah, he's been clean all the way, and no mistakes. That's how he's keeping P1. Same with Jake. He has been through a lot of fights, but he still has managed to be on the podium. Then we have Awezi, who still is uh, in P3 by not even miracle, but by a great and clean drive. Then we have the RB of Arc 84. I think he was the one to have a really bad qualifying session, but he has turned it upside down this race. He's gonna finish, hopefully for him, on the podium. So, and he's gonna help the team win the constructors. Who knows? Then we have Alpine of Yannick. Mighty fast, I'd say, decently fast. He has been clean as well, and with a tiny bit of luck with the safety car, has found himself in the side. Now Max Bird has had bad luck, and Army had to take a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings under the safety. Okay. Sionify has really bad luck, but also, I mean, I question his strategy because he has really old tires. So safety car in this lap. Let's see the restart from the Haas. Now we see the other RB in last place. So we'll have to see. He's going. He's going. He's using all the battery. That's an insane restart. What a restart! Absolutely insane restart from. Uh, so as we see Jake going off there. I don't know if that and he outbreaks himself or anything else, but always he's fighting for that second place. He's really giving everything. As we see, Formula Car has gained a few places as well. He is in 7th, and he's chasing Max Bird. We have seen tension between them as Emma makes a move as Sionify goes wide again. I mean, I'm expecting it with these tires. They're really old tires. And I'm expecting also a grip loss for the top 5, and even Max Burt as well. As you see, he's been mighty. Jake is already going really close. Brian has 3-second time penalty. He is close to the point, so good for him. So penalty wise, it's been good. And Jake tries to make the move on the Haas, can't quite do it. The Haas stays ahead, but he will use battery with DRS. So how is this gonna go? Let's see. He makes the pass. Will he outbreak him? No, the Haas slightly pushing him wide. There's a tiny bit of contact. Now the Haas is gonna be on the outside of the fast sweeping corner. I think he will be left out. Yes, Jake secures first place as the Haas is still fighting. He's still within the RS. I think he's harvesting energy a lot to attack the straight. You don't want to make yourself vulnerable by spending all the battery in the first straight because then you'll have no battery for the second straight because it has two DRS zones back to back. There's a big drop off. There you go. Safety car. Okay. That okay. Safety car. That's it. We joined on not the action, but I believe we didn't miss much. I don't know what caused the safety car, but I hope we didn't miss much. So, as the standings show, um, as the standings show, uh, it's a three-way battle for the championship to the constructors. So, basically, Aston Martin need to score four more, are 4 points off right now from Visa Cash App. Mercedes are 3 points off Visa Cash App RB. So as it looks right now, you can see Jake in first position. Uh, Now we can, but we see penalties. Always it has a time penalty, and Max first. So it's looking really good for Aston Martin, and they will clinch the constructors if they continue like this. We can see Formula Kyle. We can see Emma with a 3 second time penalty in P4, and we can see the Haas of Ben in P5. Then we see Formula Kyle in P6 with no time penalties, so he will be higher. He will be P4 as it stands. Then we have Riley, which I'm sorry, you have 13 seconds worth of penalties, and it's not looking good for RB right now because they have only 1 point advantage, which is comparatively nothing. Uh, But in the last races, Mercedes has been able to outscore both of these teams. So it statistically, Mercedes should make a really good recovery here. Um, so depends how it goes. We will see how it will go. I don't know how much the safety car will be on, but still, I see people still going to I see still people going. Uh, yeah. Um, so, I went over the whole grid. What else? I don't think Sauber is somewhere in the yeah. There Sauber. I think Sauber only has one driver. If I'm not mistaken, right? I think they only have one driver. Maybe in yeah. I think the first race they had two drivers. And since then they only had one driver to go. So yeah, we'll see. Ooh, that's I think that's finally going on. Like, uh, okay, we had a slight glitch there, but happened. So, um, as I can see, if Riley will end up outside the point if this continues, but let's hope he doesn't. Although, uh, Sionif has a drive-through, he has to drive through. Yeah, I think there's not much more. Safety car is not in this lap. I don't know when it is. So, yeah, it yeah. So so I think that's on one more lap of the safety car if no one pits. Yeah, no one will pit. Pionify has to serve his drive through. That's concerning because I don't know how much more he can hold onto his drive through. Because if he doesn't serve it, I think within 3 laps, He has spent 1 or 2 laps behind the safety car. If he doesn't serve it in within 3 laps, he will be disqualified. But I see we have had 2 DNF, which are Shinx and the Marshaller. I don't know how to pronounce that. Um, but yeah, it's I think it's in this lap. It should be in this lap. Uh, so we're going a bit too fast. Okay, let's see the tires. Damn. Okay, Alwizzy still has to. I think he has to nurse the tires to the end. I'm not expecting him to finish on the podium with these tires. Sorry, sorry, but I can't. As I'm expecting to see an Aston Martin 1-2 and winning the constructors. But we see Formula Kyle has 2 laps of soft. Soft might last another 8 laps, but they will start to degrade. So, I mean, Emma made them last, so they should be last. So, restart is absolutely phenomenal from Jake. We see people battling. Emma is battling with Ben Clip. Ben is forcing her to the outside, and Formula Cal. It's a three-way battle. The two Mercedes against the Haas. Will they give each other a toe? That's 3 onto 1. Corner breaks early. Oh, is she gonna get the switchback? That's really squeezing. Oh, that's contact. Really nice helicopter cam. I love it. Formula Kyle is all the way up to 4th place, and Emma has dropped 7th. That's going wide. Oh, that's Steve Riley trying to get past, but no, Emma is still going. Will she? Yeah, will she give the space? Will Riley get the position? Yes, she will. Emma is not fighting that. Okay, but she probably did that on purpose to gain the DRS on the next round. Ooh, Alwizzy has probably made a mistake with his 20 lap old tires. We see Formula Kyle trying to catch up to Max Burt. He might. So, DRS enabled. We will see. Emma is. Okay. Ooh, that's always he made a mistake. Oh no, he hit it. That's my mistake. Okay, what else? Emma is in 7th, still trying to catch up, a bit far. Formula Kyle is still trying to catch up. He has Ben behind him, but he has a penalty. So Formula Kyle will, if Ben passes, he will still be in front. He will still get the podium. I expect Formula Kyle to finish on the podium, if not second place, or even get the win. But it's highly unlikely with these soft tires because they're gonna wear out a lot by then. But he's still gaining a lot up to Max first. He might be able to get him on DRS then if he harvests enough energy. Let's see. Yes, he's really close. He will get him on DRS, so there's no way he will not. Uh, 100 meters and DRS open, full battery deployment. Maxpert is deploying all his battery as well. This is a great battle to watch. Oh, Maxpert is gonna go on the inside. He will touch. There's contact. I believe that was a part. Yes, he has wind plate damage. He has lost his end plate. Damage from Maxpert, but from what I've seen, oh, he's going on down the inside. That's forcing Formula Kyle a tiny bit wide. He's still using the battery. Kyle is defending hard against him. Ben is also trying to get advantage of Bird um, attacking. So I mean, it depends. It really depends if that happens. Let's see. Okay, Max Bird has dropped back, and Formula Kyle has started the hunt for 1st place. Let's see. Fastest lap. Formula Kyle currently has the fastest lap by 4 tenths, but now we will see if there is a slight drop in performance because there might be. As we see Emma currently being stuck in 7th place, but unless something happens to the Aston Martins, the Aston Martins have won the constructors. That's all. That's where all eyes are right now. I don't know if Jake has won a race, but yeah. So as we can see, Max Spurt is still all over the back of Formula Kyle. Formula Kyle is not seeming to. He's actually losing ground. I'm saying these softs are not going to last long. So, let's see. Jake has won a race before. He is proudly fast. Uh, so Formula Kyle has started to pull out a bit from Mac. Ben is still hunting for Mac, so we'll see. Um, Ben is really trying to get advantage of him. So this is a great battle to watch out for. As Gaming Bulls goes on to 8. Okay. Uh, so uh, there isn't a lot, although the two RBs seem to have lost all momentum towards the constructors. We see Jake, I think, slowing down, but doesn't seem like it. I think the two RBs are not gonna make way for each other. If nothing happens, they have lost the championship. Formula Kala is trying his hardest to get up the order, and ooh, Max Spurt is gonna go on him, and he loses the place. Those softs are degrading fast. It's really, let's see. Formula Kala now will get the DRS. Will it be enough for him to make a move on Spurt? And Ben might be the beneficiary for him. Let's see, that's really on the limit. From so now currently, it's an Aston Martin 1-2. If I was Jake, I'm significantly faster, obviously, so I would pull back a bit and give my teammate DRS or Slipstream. It's up to him, but that's what I would do. I mean, a dominant win is always nice. So let's focus on. Okay, Riley is trying to get up the order with. Oh, that's a mistake from Riley, or I think it's contact. I can't tell. It looks like oh shit. Riley has I think deliberately crashed, but that's that's a retirement. That's a that's a bad crash. I don't know if this was intentional or not. It looked intentional to me. Safety car will not be pushed. But let's turn our attention from here. The Formula car is battling with Max Spurt. Oh, that's contact! That's contact between Max Spurt. I think that's damage on Formula Kyle. No, it's not. I think either he has side pod damage, but that is really aggressive for Max Spurt. I think he will get a penalty for this. That was really aggressive from him. So, so yeah, I mean, Formula Kyle has really degraded soft, but there was no need for Mac to do that. As it stands, Aston Martin will be the constructor winners. Uh, yeah, it will be the constructor winners. Formula Kyle gets his move on Ben. That's good fight to see, even though Ben has a time penalty. Oh, that's marginal from them. Formula Kyle is using everything. He still got the DRS, but does he have the battery? because Ben is still fighting strong for that. Because softs have degraded a lot to Formula Car. 10 laps. This is the last lap. So let's turn our attention to Jake. He has won a race before, and he is going to win again. An absolute, I'd say, masterclass. Really, it was really nice. He started third, and he ended up first. It's a great race from him, and he will bring it home in P1, securing the constructors for Aston Martin. Aston Martin are the constructor champions of season 4 of Golden Racing League. That's it. Mercedes will come second, and Formula Car will secure a podium. Racing Bulls could have done better today, I'd say, but not really much more. So your here is your race winner. Well, just congratulate Jake for his first win. Not first win, first place. Uh, Great, awesome drive from him. It's been an insane.
Oh, come on, boy.
Hello, Lou. Fastest lap was from Formula Cal, so he gets 1 point.
Me.
Driver of the day gets Army, and most overtakes is away for Ferrari. Cleanest driver was the Alpine. So, yeah, let's see. Race director. Formula Car is surprising. He pitted four times. He pitted 4 times. His pit stops were um the most ever pit stops and tire changes were from Brian and Riley. Absolutely insane. 5 pit stop changes. Absolutely crazy. So congratulations to Jake for winning. Uh, Congratulations to Mac for still hanging to second. And then Formula Kyle to third. And Ben for fourth, and Emma for 5. This is your top 5, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great race. Thank you everyone for attending the stream, and we will see you next season again, season 5. Good night, everyone.